welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, huh? For Shop My Stash. Anyway, we're here. Let's go ahead and do this. Most of the stuff that's in here is the stuff that I pulled in last time we did Shop My Stash. I did pick up a few items. Two of them are still in here. Some I put back. I reorganized in their drawers. We'll talk about those, and let's just go ahead and get started. We'll start with what was in here for I don't know how long. I'm gonna move pretty much everything out. It's been a while. The Tatcha, the silk canvas. I do love this thing. I do have a really nice pan now in it. I have been using it. I do really enjoy it, and I think I might be rolling this guy into a project pan. Try to finish it up. It's getting a little bit older, so I do want to use it up a little bit more. Laura Mercier, the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I do love this as a finishing powder. It's a little bit darker. Well, darker compared to Hourglass, like the Luminous Light, which I do really love as a finishing powder. But I'm pretty tan right now. I've been going to the beach quite a bit, so this guy, I do really love it. I do want to take it out. I've been smoothing out I'm smoothing it down. I didn't realize that. I do love it. So, but it's going out. I know, long way to get to that point. Pat McGrath Labs, what is it called? The Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Medium. I figured that the best way to use this guy is with a sponge, like my Beauty Blender or whatever it is that I'm using, either Beauty Blender or I've been using this e.l.f. one. So after I apply my concealer in one of the sides, I do go in with the sponge to pick some of this product in and like really press it into the skin. It's absolutely beautiful, but if I use a brush, it kicks up too much and it's just not the same. I do really like it with the sponge. Again, this is something that I'm considering putting in a project pan, just so it's the shade Medium, so it's not translucent. It does have a little bit of color to it, and I'm as tan as I'm gonna be throughout the whole year, so I think it's gonna be like the perfect time to use it. Try to finish it up. Not much product in here. It's only 4 grams in here, so it'll be a good time to do that. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, honestly, I used it only like once or twice this whole time it's been here. I remember it was pretty nice. I do remember someone saying that they used it as a highlighter. I don't know if it's really highlighty, but it's pretty nice, blurring kind of like powder to set all over the face. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. For highlighters, I did have the MAC Selena. This is so beautiful. It really is beautiful. I do love, I love the packaging. I love everything about it, and the color, again, it's a deeper, yeah, like a gold. So it's like good for me right now. My skin stays pretty light. My face stays pretty light because I do use quite a bit of sunscreen on my face, but I do use a little bit deeper foundation, and matches pretty well. I did really enjoy it. Again, MAC Aladdin, another really beautiful highlighter. I do really love it. I love the formula of this guy too. Not quite the same. I feel like the MAC Aladdin highlighter is just a little bit lighter. Not as yellow gold. Milk Makeup, the Flex Highlighter in Lit. This guy is blinding. Like, I think Lit is a perfect name for it because it's blinding. There it is right there. I did really enjoy it. I feel like I'm overdue for a declutter on all categories of makeup. I've been buying quite a bit, so I do really need to declutter. And then NARS Fort de France, I was like, it looks like I really made a big dent in this guy. I was trying to find the perfect brush for it because some brushes I felt like gave me hard pan, and then I used a different brush and then it picked it up really nicely. Again, this is another beautiful highlighter. Here it is right there. It's shade wise, it's kind of like the lightest of them all. There, it's that. Bare Minerals Bronzer in Faux Tan. This is kind of like the scary, oh my god, I cannot use this bronzer, but it is really beautiful. They blend so nicely on the skin. I find that the case with all Bare Minerals products, so I do like it. It's going back. I don't think I have much declutters or any declutters in here this time. Maybelline City Bronzer. To be honest, I totally forgot that this was in here. I did pick up the Fenty cream bronzers and I've been playing with that. And I'm trying to finish a bronzer that I have in my hashtag Team Project Pan 2020. So I did not use this guy. I'm still gonna go ahead and take it out, play with something else. But I know I do like it, so I'm fine with that. The Hourglass Luminous Light, is it ambient? Yeah, and Luminous Bronze Light. A really beautiful glowy highlighter, bronzer. But when you do swatch it, it kind of like, it's like, okay, I don't see really much bronzy, but it on the skin, it just shows up and it looks so natural, so beautiful. Ooh, I always feel like I'm running a marathon when I talk for some reason. I don't know why. For blushes, I did pick up a new blush and that's in here and I kept it in the packaging. I only used it one time, so I'll show you that guy. Patrick Ta blush in the shade She's Sincere. I do really like those Patrick Ta blushes. I'm considering picking up the new ones, the duos that he has. Probably not until the Sephora sale. I've been buying too much stuff. I need a discount. It does see, like, that's the thing with these. They don't swatch for shit. And you're like, okay, is that really supposed to be a nice blush? Yeah, when you put it on the skin, it just, with the right brush, it just looks so natural. Looks really beautiful. So, Cover FX blush in Warm Honey. I totally did not use this guy in the past time that it was in here, but I have used it since I picked it up, so I'm not too upset about not using it again. It's really beautiful. This was on my list for quite some time, so I was really happy to pick it up during the Ulta sale. Rocketeur by Benefit. This is just like the perfect mauve blush. You know, you're kind of like, is this really gonna work on my skin tone? And yeah, it does. It looks beautiful on the skin tone. It blends really nicely. I do really like it. It's kind of like an effortless blush. Like, you don't know what to use, just reach for this kind of thing. If you're doing the right cool tone look. And NARS Torrid. Oh, this was beautiful. A little bit goes a very long way with this guy, and I kind of learned that. I applied it one time and I was like, whoo! That's some orangey cheeks right there. Really, really pretty. So I had to tone it down. I did use like the end of my beauty blender that I use for foundation, just dabbed over it and toned it down a little that way. Okay, let me show you my prized possession. Every once in a while, I don't know what occurs in my head that I feel like I just need a luxury item. Kind of like when I picked up my La Prairie powder. This was the same thing. It was kind of like, okay, I need this. I don't know why. I just need this. So I picked up this blush by Sisley, and this is I don't know. I'm gonna say Coral Orchid. It's a highlighter blush with White Lily. It's really beautiful, and I know it's kind of like provocative looking, but hey, it is what it is. This guy's stunning. And I tried, like, when I use it, I tried to just concentrate my brush over here because I didn't want to mess up my like the overspray, the golden overspray, before I show you what it looks like. But this is another blush, kind of like that Patrick Ta. You swatch and you're like, ah, did I really just do that? Did I just stab it? I did. I totally stabbed it. Look at that. Oh, anyways. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where do I have a spot? There it is right there. It's just so freaking beautiful. It looks so nice on the skin. It's so soft. The formula is really soft. Anyway, did I really need this blush? Did I really need to spend that kind of money on a damn blush? Probably not. But hey, once a year kind of thing, I bought it, so I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm probably gonna keep it in the box for a really long time, and I'm gonna kiss it every once in a while and just call it my baby. So deal with it. It's gonna stay in here for now. I do want to clean up my hands real quick. All right, I guess we should do the face palette that's in here, or that I pulled in last time. This is the Becca Chrissy Teigen. It's a really beautiful palette. Both highlighters are really beautiful. The bronzer is beautiful. The blush is beautiful. It's like the perfect time. It's kind of like, I wish I was this tone all year long, because most of my makeup kind of gears for that skin tone that I am right now, but I'm not, and I have to use self tanner occasionally. So that guy deserves a little bit more love, other than just like, you know, once a year kind of thing. Do eyeshadow? Let's wait on the eyeshadow. In here, do I have anything new? I don't think so. Same stuff. I'm almost done with this Anastasia brow pomade gel thing. I would not repurchase, to be honest, because I have a lot of brows and I don't need something like this. The Revlon Candid Concealer, I pulled it in last time to be like, okay, what is the hype about this? Like, why is it like a favorite for Tati, for example? I used it and I still don't get like, why is it so great? I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't like, I wasn't absolutely blown away with it. It's not a full coverage concealer, which I'm not mad about. I don't necessarily need a very full coverage concealer. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I liked it. That's it. Would I say that that's a favorite concealer? Probably not. Pat McGrath Labs concealer, and what shade? I picked up the shade LM8. This was a little bit on the lighter, like a lighter side for me, but a little bit goes a very long way. You barely need to use much of it. For me, I would say this is a medium to full coverage. I don't have too much to cover up. I did really enjoy it, and setting it with the powder, like this powder, I thought they looked pretty nice. I think I kind of wanted to keep it in here because I wanted to roll it into a project. But if I'm going to roll it into a project, I'm probably going to pull it out now and then shop my stash, because I don't like to keep project pan items in here. I like to rotate this drawer. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pull both of these out because I do want to shop for other things for my stash to use. The Tarte Double Duty Beauty, I didn't use this at all because I was using the Tatcha and I really loved it, and I had a primer that was in a project that I just wanted to be done. I didn't use it. And the same with this Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I went to use it one day and I saw it was sealed. I was like, you know what, I have too many foundations open. This is sealed, let's hold on to it. Sealed. So again, I'm not going to use it. I'll probably roll in bring in a foundation that I have that's actually open. The e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, this is the shade Nude. It's a good shade for me at this time, and it looked really beautiful. I do not like the scent of this foundation. That's the only complaint I have about it. I don't like the scent of it, and other than that, I have no complaints. It's staying in my collection. For setting spray or primer mist, I pulled in the NYX Bear With Me Prime, Set, and Refresh. I did really like it. It was pretty nice. Nothing spectacular or anything, but it was okay. And I'm trying to finish up a setting spray, so I keep dumping it in here, and that's what's in here. For lipsticks, let's see, today is what, June something. These lipsticks will probably change next time I do shop my stash, but they're gonna be here for now. We'll do swatches for them at the end of the video, but next time I shop my stash, I'll show you the other lipsticks that I have. I'm trying to stick to my lipstick roulette, so you know, they're in here. I'll do all the swatches at the end after I shop my stash for everything new. This is another something that I picked up and I used it one time, and I'm gonna keep it in here. So I'll do you want to see it now, or do you want to see it at the end of the video with swatches? I'll show it to you right now, but we'll do swatches at the end of the video. As soon as I saw this, like the pictures for this, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. I love my neutrals. I don't know who I tried to fool by saying that by buying color and trying to use color. I'm not a colors person. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. So I got it. There was like no question about it, kind of thing. And I'm gonna keep it in here because I do want to use it some more. I only used it one time. The other, it's gone. It's gotta go on my empties. The other palette that was in here, the Rust by Melt Cosmetics. I feel like I do want to keep it in here, but I do have another new palette that I do really want to use. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, And did you see the new purple palette by Melt? The She's in Parties. I don't know what She's in Parties means, but I so want it. Their palettes just speak to me, or they're like neutrals. The colors are a little bit too much, but do I want to pull it out? I think I'm gonna pull it out because I do have something else that I do really want to use. So I'm gonna pull that guy out, and then the last thing that was in here is the Pat McGrath. This is Mothership 3. I did use this guy a couple times, and it's so pretty too. This is the most color I would go. Like, okay, this is because it's a, you know, a topper, you know. So these I could do. And I do like, so, oh, they never fail me. They're so beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy back into my stash. So now that I did this mess, let me go ahead and put everything away, and then let's shop my stash. We'll start with new makeup drawer and go from there. Be right back. Alrighty, so we are in one of the new makeup drawers, and from here, for a fact, I'm pulling in, well, the Natasha Denona Bronze Cheek Face Glow Palette. I'm gonna pull this guy in. I'm gonna pull in the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. This is the shade 2 Medium. And, oh, this baby. I could not help it. Literally, could not help it. The Pat McGrath Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2. Oh, this guy's stunning. I did do a couple swatches. When I got my order from Sephora, I had to do an unboxing for my friend, and we did a couple swatches, but I'm definitely gonna swatch for you at the end of the video. So there's that. Those are definitely coming in. I might pick up a couple more things from here, but let me see what else is in here. Okay, what do I have? Oh, I have here's my dose of, I traded in 100 points at Sephora for this guy, Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas, and I regretted it right away because I looked up the size of this guy, and then I looked up the full size, and this is only 5 grams, and the full size is 30. So price wise, this is only worth $1 and something. I was like, shit, I traded in 100 points for this little thing. But I've been really curious about it, so I think maybe I'll pull this guy in. But what a ripoff, man. There's that. We'll pull that guy in. What do I have in here? I do have, what's in here? Ooh, holy smokes, I bought that long. Ooh, I do have another Patrick Ta blush. But I do want to pull in the Jouer. I did use it one time. Can you even see? I'm so sorry. How'd you like way up there? My friend, here we go. If my light behaves with me. Come on, dude. Hello. Come on, stay. Okay. Can you see? Is that visible? I'm too far from my computer. Anyway, my friend Valerie, she sent me this guy, the Skinny Dip by Jouer. And I did use it one time, but I also have the Rose Quartz. I put it back in here because it's technically still new to my collection. So, want to pull it in? Not want to pull it in. I do have quite a few highlighters in that palette. I'm not gonna pull this guy in quite yet because I do want to use some of my older highlighters. Let's go ahead and pull this guy in. Kat Von D. Somehow I have 2 of these. I think one came in an Ipsy bag and one came in a Sephora bag. So let's pull this guy in. I do want to try it. It's kind of like being forced to try something. Do I want to do Patrick Ta blush, or do I want to do this Melt blush, Melt Cosmetics? This is in Honey Thief. My son was playing with this guy. I was so pissed. This is Honey Thief, and this is She's Adorable by Patrick Ta. Let's see. I'm sweating, you guys, in here. It's been so hot lately. Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna do the melt because I know the formula of this guy and I haven't used the melt blushes yet. So I'm gonna do this guy. I'm gonna pull in melt, and I do wanna pull in I do want to pull in the Besame lipsticks. Besame. I know it's not Besame, it's Besame, right? I think. Anyways, they're both red, obviously. This is Red Velvet, and this is Besame Red. I do love their lipsticks. And both of them, why not? Let's do that. They're both red, but they're just slightly different reds. I don't think I want to try a new foundation, or maybe I do. Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. In the shade 11 Light Medium. I think I used it one time when I first picked it up. I haven't formed an opinion about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in. It's open, but I put it back in here because I don't like to move stuff into my collection without you guys knowing about them. You know, it's kind of like we have that connection. You have to know, you have to be involved in this decision-making process. So let's go back to this one. From here, why do I have so many nude sticks things? Oh, this was the free gift with purchase from Ulta. I think from here, I really want to try this, but I really miss my other foundations, my older. I'm not gonna try it. I think that's it from here. I don't think I'm gonna pick anything else. Yeah, that's it from new. Let's do setting spray. Okay, for setting spray, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with, what should I use? What should I use? I do really like those. This one. I do like quite a few of these. Should we go oldie but goodie? Should we do a MAC one? Wouldn't that be nice? What? People still use MAC? It's either that or I do this guy. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with MAC. Just the plain old regular traditional MAC, not scented, no nothing. We're gonna do this guy. Primers. Let's see. What do we want from here? What's in the bag that never gets touched? You pulled in that Tatcha one. Let's see. I did really like this, and it's kind of relatively small. Let's do. I always say this. I'm like, oh, it's so small. Maybe I can finish it, but then I don't. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin by Better Primer Oil-Free Makeup Gripping Base plus Pore Refiner and Hydrator plus All Day Grip Technology. We're doing this guy. There we go. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes, but let's shop my stash for one more. Eyeshadow palettes. What are we gonna pick? What are we gonna get? I do have 2. I have the bronze and the rose 2 Mothership 8 from Pat. So I think I'm gonna go for It's My Pleasure by Colourpop. I think. I had one. I gave it to my sister-in-law, and this is my other one. This is a really beautiful palette. I do really like it. It's either this guy or it's been a really long time. Where are you? Where's Tarte? Where'd you go? Did I put it in my, oh, here it is. Right in front of me. This guy, the Clay Play. This is kind of everything in one. It does smell good. It smells really good. Or, since I'm planning to film a declutter soon, I think I'm gonna pull in one of these. The Smashbox ones. I don't know. I don't remember them being that best formula. Oh, but that's so beautiful. there's this one, and then I have this guy. I don't think I've used this one. I think this is the Sultry Eye Palette, and this is the Ablaze Eye Palette. I know I like the Ablaze. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Ablaze, not Ablaze, the Sultry Eye Palette by Smashbox. I don't remember what I thought of it. I think those colors, I do like those colors, so maybe it'll be nice. I don't know. Let's do it, right? Let's try it. Foundations and concealers. Okay, for foundation, I do really miss my Urban Decay, and I think that's what I'm gonna pull in. I'm 10 enough for it. Urban Decay, the Stay Naked, I'm gonna pull this guy in. And I want one more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in I have 116 in Dose of Colors. Should I do Dose of Colors? I mean, I already pulled in the concealer for it. Let's do the Dose of Colors foundation. For some reason, I thought I picked up shade 115, but I have shade 116, which is light medium. I think this is the neutral. I'm gonna pull this guy in. I do want to get one more concealer, and I think I really want to try the e.l.f. the e.l.f. Camo Concealer again, and this is the hydrating one, and this is the shade Medium Peach. So I'm gonna do this guy. I think that's it from here. Let's do a couple powders. For powders, I do want to pull in the Huda Beauty. I know it's been so long since I used it. I'm gonna pull it in. The Pound Cake. Yep, Huda Beauty Pound Cake. For finishing powder, I'm gonna go back to my Hourglass finishing powder. I do love this guy, and this is the Luminous Light shade. So I'm gonna pull this guy in for finishing powder. Just one more. Why not? Because, you know, why not? I think I'm gonna go with maybe I should give this guy a shot again. CoverGirl, ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. It's either this one or pretty close to finishing one of these. I just want to be done. They're so bulky. The Stay Matte and then not Stay Matte. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do this one. The ColourPop No Filter. So, wait, that's too loose. I don't have a pressed. I prefer a pressed one too. Maybe I'll do a pressed. Should we do this guy? Or should I do the Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder Waterproof by Catrice? Catrice or Rimmel? Let's do Catrice. Why not? It's been a while. Okay, for bronzers, I told you that I got the Fenty cream bronzer, and I got the shade Macchiato. I've been really into cream products. I'm gonna bring it back in. I put it back in here. I use it 2 or 3 times. I put it in here, but I do want to use it a little bit more. So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it in. I do want a couple more, maybe one more. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with let's see what have I not used in a while. Quite a bit of stuff actually. To be completely honest, maybe I'll pull in this guy, the Laura Mercier one. This is like a blush bronzer, baked blush bronze, and the shade is Ritual. I think it's good. It's a good tone right now, so I'm gonna bring this guy in. I think that's it for bronzers. Let's go ahead and pull in some blushes. Okay, hello blushes. Blushes. I was just laying in bed the other day, and I kept thinking about what blushes do I have, and this guy came to mind. This is the Bobbi Brown. It's called an illuminating bronzing powder in the shade Santa Barbara, but on me this is a blush. I'm gonna pull this guy in. I remember I really enjoyed it when I picked it up, so I do want to play with it some more. I haven't used this guy in quite some time, the Natasha Denona Dual Glow, the shade Alba. I remember I wanted this guy so badly, and then I picked it up and I used it a couple times and that was it. I know it's super glowy, like extra glowy, but I'm not going anywhere, so I can glow. I can look very glowy, greasy, whatever you want to call it. So that gives me only 3 blushes. I think I would like one more. I think I do. I would really like one more. And ooh, let's do this guy. The MAC, this is Into Eternity. The Electric Wonder Iridescent Powder. I think it's supposed to be a blush. It's or a highlighter or a combo of the two, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in. Oh, and I did get this guy, cream. This is so interesting. I kept thinking, okay, which shade I'm gonna get, which shade am I gonna get, and I went with this shade. This is the shade Rosé Latte, and this is beautiful. I think I should pull it in. Beautiful to use as a bronzer, blush, and just completely skip a bronzer. You know, just use this guy by itself, and that's it. Beautiful. I'm gonna pull it in. Here we go. I was gonna say expect the blush declutter, but I'm not gonna keep promising you that. I don't know when it's coming. So, well, for now, we'll just enjoy all the options we have. Highlighters. For highlighters, we have the ones in the Natasha Denona palette, but that's not enough. Let's see. I feel like it's kind of leaning towards this guy, since I already pulled in the other Laura. It's just so big. The Laura Mercier bronzer thing. I kind of want to pull this guy in. Whew, mama. Oh, here you go. Do I want to do this? This is highlighter 1, shade 1, Baked Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. I have this guy that's been a while, and I have this guy that's been a really long while, a longer while than that one. Maybe I should go with this one, the Fenty Beauty, and this is Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. Okay, we'll do this one. There's a lot of Fenty products this time around. A blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. And let's see, what do we have in here? And I think I'm gonna pull in this guy. This is MAC Iridescent Powder Loose, and this is the bronze, golden bronze. My friend Kena sent this to me a while ago. I do want to use it. It's loose. Let me see. Well, we'll do swatches at the end anyways. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. I think, although that's too much bronze. Maybe I shouldn't do this, because that palette by Natasha Denona is super bronzy. Now let's get different shade. I don't want all of the highlighters to be bronzy. We'll have to pull this guy in a different time. Let's see. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Want to do this one? Pure Barbie. This is so beautiful. I think I want to pull this guy in, and then just one more. My stashes are just ridiculous. I wanted to do a loose. Maybe I should just do this loose one. Although a MAC one would be kind of nice. This is Bare Minerals Pure Radiance. It's a loose. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do this guy. I do miss this palette. Other than using it when I first bought it, I haven't used it in a while. I'm gonna have to pull it in soon. A lot of the stuff I do miss. Okay, let's do this guy. I'm gonna put everything back and we'll do swatches. Yay! Let's do this. just hate when something like that happens. Where are you gonna go? Here we go. Okay, for powders, I put in the Huda Beauty Pound Cake. This guy smells, but I actually don't mind the smell of it, unlike some other stuff. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So we do have the Kat Von D powder. I haven't opened this one yet, so I'm curious to see. Oh, jeez, why didn't you rip very well? Come on. Come on, here we go. Curious to see what the texture of this guy is. I have a feeling that this is just gonna be like locking down my foundation or whatever. It's actually not so bad. Okay. If I like it, I'll have 2 of it. If I don't like it, tough shit, I have 2 of it. Okay, this is the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, translucent. Oh yeah, Lock-It. I'm like, how did I say Lock-It? Lock-It. It does say Lock-It. And we do have Catrice Prime and Fine mattifying powder, waterproof, transparent. We'll see. And my favorite, luminous light from Hourglass for finishing powder. Okay, here's that. I need like a towel. Wipes is just not enough in this spot. I switched things around this time because apparently I pulled in so many blushes and I didn't realize I pulled in so many blushes. So we have bronzers here, and I do have this guy, and I do have, where's the other baby? This baby. So let's do the Charlotte Tilbury. This is massive. This is the airbrush bronzer. It's matte. Apparently it's refillable. You can pop the thing out, but it's massive. I mean, 16 grams. Yeah, I used this once. I barely tapped into it, and okay, I'm so tan, can't see shit. I did really enjoy it, so I'm really excited to play with it again. I do really like the packaging too. I mean, it's so beautiful. Of course, you can see all my handprints, but okay, you know, let's do more bronzers. I do have, this is the Baked Blush Bronzer. It's kind of like one of those items you're like, do I want to put it in a blush drawer? Do I want to put it in a bronzer drawer? Which drawer do you go in? And then it turned out that it stays in the bronzer drawer, but that's what it looks like. You know, and I mentioned this about the Fenty Beauty, the cream one, the Rosé Latte. Let me just do a quick swatch. And again, it was like, okay, should I be putting this guy in my blush or my bronzer drawer? Where is it supposed to go? Okay, it looks really intense, but you're applying it usually with a like a sponge or a stipple brush or something. But look how beautiful that is. I thought that was so unique in my collection. Personally, it was just a unique color for me. Again, I did use it as like a blush bronzer kind of thing, so I did really enjoy it quite a bit. But same thing, like, you know, this guy, okay, this is pretty unique to me, to my collection. Like, is it a bronzer? Is it a blush? What is it? I don't know. It's both? Can you just use one product and then just skip? You know, like, can I just use a bronzer or a blush, you know, and then not use the other? I have been, and I have been really enjoying it. Okay, rambling on too much today. Cream bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and this is the shade Macchiato. Again, this was just so beautiful. I do like how easily you can work with her cream products, and I have been really into the cream, you know, stuff. So I'm excited to be playing with that too. Put it back here. Was that it for bronzers? There's like bronzy types in here, but we'll just wait on that. Was that it for bronzers? Really? 1, 2, 3? I guess. Okay. Well, highlighters. I do have the Fenty Beauty Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. I haven't used these in a while. I remember it's so easy to hit hard pan with this. like you need the right brush for it. Kind of like that NARS Fort de France. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. Hello. There we go. Here's the light. So pretty. I'm excited to use it again. It's been a really long time. Pure Barbie. I remember my mom bought this. I was at Ulta with her and she picked up one and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And then I just could not get it out of my head, and then I picked up one. So here's them individually. Oh, that is so beautiful. And then they're on the deeper side. Like I have to be tan to really wear it and like, you know, wear it nicely. I'm just gonna use one of my fingers and switch them all together. And here's all of them together. I mean, that is just beautiful. I'm so excited to play with it again. And the formula is pretty damn amazing. So there's that. I need to wipe my hands, you guys. All right, let's try this loose highlighter from Bare Minerals, or Pure Radiance is what it's called. But I feel I need to start like creating an Excel sheet, some sort of chart telling me like when did I use which products, you know, because I feel like maybe this was in here not that long ago. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Oh yeah. Hello. So many highlighters this time. Let's do blushes and then we'll swatch the Natasha Denona face palette. For blushes, I'm gonna start swatching on this hand. This is again the shade Alba. I know I swatched it while I was putting stuff in here, but here we go. This video might be longer than usual, and if you're all the way to this part, well, thank you so much for watching. You might have already clicked out, but if you're here, thank you. And here's Bobbi Brown, and again they call this a bronzer, but I mean that's definitely not a bronzer. It's a beautiful color. I do like that gold shift in it. It's just so beautiful. And this is Santa Barbara. The shade is Santa Barbara. Let's do the MAC. This is the Wonder Woman collection, and this is Into Eternity. Again, here's another product. You're like, okay, are you a highlighter? Are you a blush? Are you a bronzer? What are you? Are you all of the above? And yeah, it's so glowy, it's bronzy, it's blushy, it's all of the above. And we have Melt. This is Honey Thief. This was on my Sephora wish list. I just can't believe how powdery this is. My son put like a little toy in here and it just got everywhere. Yeah, so this was on my Sephora wish list. I swear, ever since Melt got into Sephora and I finally was like, you know, just get the damn thing. It is beautiful. It's matte, but it feels so satiny. So there's that. We already swatched the cream one. Do I need to swatch the Sisley one again? Do I want to? Maybe we'll just look at it again because it's just so pretty. Ta-da! There it is. Hello, beautiful. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you well. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna stab you again. All right, in you go. And now we'll go ahead and swatch the Natasha Denona palette. But let me make sure my hands are not tainted. So, I did swatch it. Again, I did an unboxing for my friend when I received my order. So I did swatch it. And I felt like a little bit of an airhead because when I dipped into this shade, I was like, oh, it's so bouncy. Duh, it says Bounce Cream Glow. So, but I wasn't expecting it, you know, like I dipped into it and I was like, huh, well, that's weird. It's so bouncy. Yeah, that was my dumb moment of the day. So here's the bouncy the two cream things. This is Blush and Glow and this is just like a highlighter, I guess. So here they are. Oh, I had a cat hair on me. Oh, they're just, I don't know, feel unique to me. And And here's the Super Glow Bronze and the Super Glow Nude. I think if you have a like a medium to deep skin tone, this would look absolutely stunning. Look at that. Like, I could choose that in as eyeshadow because I don't have enough eyeshadows, you know? But this guy, oh, beautiful. I'm really happy. Super rude. My camera ran out of space. Maybe that's its clue to like, come on, Rania, hurry it up. Anyway, I was saying, when I swatched this guy for the first time, I was like, shit, she has 3 more of these. I'm gonna have to pick them up. You know, that's like when my collector kind of mentality came in, but I don't need them. Okay, let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow swatches. Okay, the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my god, feels so good. Do this one. I'm gonna do this guy. How about this guy? Oh, nice. Okay, did I do all shimmers? Oh, ha 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 ha. Wowza. Hello. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna do a couple more. Swatch a couple more. Swatch some mattes. Let's do Ridge, Beach. Oh, this is pretty. Bliss. And let's do this one. I did use this one, Magma. So here we go. There's Magma. I know I had some highlighters still on here. Ooh, that's Bliss, I think. And the 2 mattes. There they are. It's a beautiful palette. Really beautiful. I'm really happy I picked it up. So there is that. And now let's do swatches of Miss Pat palette. What is it called? La Vie 2? La Vie en Rose? I don't. Divine Rose. Why do I always want to say La Vie en Rose? Anyway, here's this baby. Look at this baby. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Hello. This is supposed to be like a new trio chrome or whatever she calls it. Not a duochrome, a trio chrome. Pff. Fancy. Ooh, that's a beautiful topper. Let's do, we gotta swatch this pink. We just have to. And let's do this one. Ooh, hello. And there's that trio chrome or whatever. Oh, the topper shade, the pink shade. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Hello. Whew. Say hello to me. Oh my, I'm so excited. So excited to use this guy. Damn, that's a beautiful shade. Oh my god. Just that all over the lid and blend it out into the crease. I can pull that off. Anyway, so here it is. I'm so excited to be playing with this guy. Like, so excited. Now I'm wondering, like, did I really need a 3rd eyeshadow palette? She will most likely go untouched. You know, like this guy, she might probably go untouched. Do you guys want to do, I mean, we're ready to swatch of this one. After these, you know, like the Natasha Denona and the Pat McGrath, is this even going to stand a chance? Gosh, I got some dark shade into this lighter shade. I mean, it's beautiful, but I probably will be sending this to a friend. Ooh, this is a beautiful color. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be holding on to this guy. It's really beautiful, actually. I don't know why I haven't used it yet. I think it'll perform better with a brush than with my fingers, like those mattes. They kind of look so muddy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this guy works. Okay, let's talk really quickly about foundations and concealers and primers that are in here. Not really much to swatch there. And then I'll swatch lippies and I'll show you what they are. Foundation, I do have Dose of Color Meet Your Hue, and I do have the Urban Decay Stay Naked. I love this guy. I did pull in the Dose of Colors concealer, and I pulled in the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. For primers, I do have the Tatcha the Silk Canvas, the Liquid Silk Canvas, and I do have the IT Cosmetics, really long name. MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, that's in here. I can hear my boys downstairs. Mommy, you coming downstairs? I can hear them. I can hear them. That means I've been here for quite some time. I'm gonna do the lip swatches, but let me, I'll do the lip swatches off camera and I'll come back and I'll show you. Oh, do I want to do that? I just, before I disappear to do the lip swatches, let me just show you the 2 lip swatches of the Besame lipsticks. I always gotta like, okay, Spanish is not my first language. It's not a language for me, but I try. I make an effort. One is Besame Red and one is Red Velvet. Oh, there's the towel I'm looking for. Oh man, so much better. Here we go. Ooh, this is, I think this is Red Velvet. Did you guys see the show Hollywood on, oh my God. Oh, that's beautiful. Did you see the show Hollywood on Netflix? That's one of the lipsticks the girls were wearing. Besame Red. This is a much more, well, obviously, a brighter one. Oh, I love red lipsticks. I love the formula of the Besame products. Everything I've tried from the brand, I've really enjoyed. Now I'm gonna disappear, do swatches of the lipsticks that were in the month of June, and I'll be back and I'll show you what they are. Okay, so here are all the lippy swatch minus the Besame ones. The first one over here is by NYX, and this is the extra creamy lipstick, and the shade is Electra. Really pretty. Tarte Lip Surgeons. I think this might be a declutter at the end of the month. It's the shade Glamorous. It's really old. I should just let it go. Right next to it is MAC Wish Upon a Star. No, A Star in Your Name. It's just, I think this is gonna be concealer lips for me, although it might just be decent. Right next to it is Kylie, and this is the shade Madeline. It's so pretty. I think this is the cream. Yeah, cream lipsticks. Right over here is by Bite, and this is the shade Pomegranate. It's so pretty. I do really like it, and it's so comfortable. For lip gloss, it's a really pigmented lip gloss. Ballon Argent. It's so beautiful. Again, it's super comfortable. Most of these I did already wear for the month of June. Right here is Hush Hush by Buxom. It's a lip liner. Right above it is Major Red. Is it Major Red? Major. By Pat McGrath lip liner. Back over here is the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. It doesn't have a name, or name is Glow. So I felt like this kind of gives me metallic lips. I'm not so into the metallic lips, so I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm not gonna declutter it, but we'll see. Right over here, this is definitely a winter color, so I haven't used it much, and this is Swank by Bare Minerals. The formula is really nice, but the color is just not the right time for it. Right over here is Kylie liquid lipstick, or Velvet liquid lipstick, and this is the shade Surprise Me. It's so beautiful for the summertime especially. And over here is by Ofra, and this is the shade Brickle. It's a mini. It's pretty. I like it. Wow. Again, I thank you so much if you lasted all the way to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know a lot of you really like my long shop my stash videos. This is all for you. I wish I could film them more often. You have no idea how much I wish that. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to. The month of June was a nightmare work-wise for me. I think I put on makeup 2 or 3 times the whole month. Maybe 4. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry it takes so long to film these, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.